Processed food is everywhere. From chips and sodas to frozen dinners, it's convenient, affordable, and honestly, pretty tasty. But what if I told you that behind the bright packaging and delicious flavors lies a hidden cost to your health? In today's video, we're diving deep into the science behind processed foods, how they trigger inflammation in your body, and the long-term consequences for your health. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have actionable steps to take control of your diet and your future. What are processed foods? So first, let's define processed foods. These are foods that have been altered during preparation. Think adding preservatives, artificial flavors, or even stripping away nutrients for a longer shelf life. Not all processed foods are bad, but heavily processed ones, like sugary cereals, instant noodles, and soda, tend to cause the most harm. Types of processed foods. 1. Minimally processed foods. These include foods that are cleaned, packaged, or minimally altered without significantly changing their nutritional content. Examples: washed and bagged salad greens, cut fruits and vegetables, pasteurized milk. 2. Moderately processed foods. Foods that have been processed to enhance flavor, texture, or shelf life, but still retain most of their natural nutrients. Examples: canned beans, frozen vegetables, cheese, and roasted nuts. 3. Highly processed, ultra-processed foods. Foods that have undergone extensive processing and typically contain added sugars, fats, preservatives, and artificial ingredients. They may have little resemblance to the original ingredients and often have lower nutritional value. Examples: soft drinks, chips, instant noodles, candy, frozen meals, and processed meats like sausages and hot dogs. Processed foods and inflammation. Here's the deal. When you eat highly processed foods, your body can interpret some of the ingredients as foreign invaders. Refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial additives often trigger your immune system to react, leading to chronic inflammation. Inflammation is your body's natural defense mechanism. But while short-term inflammation, like after a cut or infection, is protective, chronic inflammation can wreak havoc over time. The science of inflammation and health consequences. So, what does the science say? Studies show that a diet high in processed foods is linked to chronic inflammation, which has been associated with conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and even some cancers. Trans fats found in fried and packaged goods increase bad cholesterol and inflammation. Added sugars? They spike your blood sugar and cause your body to release inflammatory compounds. And don't even get me started on sodium, which can increase blood pressure and harm your arteries. Long-term consequences. When chronic inflammation persists, it damages healthy tissues and organs over time. This increases the risk of conditions like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, Alzheimer's disease, certain cancers. It's not just about major diseases. Chronic inflammation can also lead to fatigue, joint pain, and even depression. How to reduce inflammation through diet. The good news? You can fight back. By swapping processed foods for whole, nutrient-rich options, you can lower inflammation and improve your long-term health. Here are a few inflammation-fighting foods to include in your diet. Leafy greens like spinach and kale, fatty fish like salmon, berries, which are rich in antioxidants, nuts and seeds, whole grains like quinoa and oats. And don't forget about herbs and spices like turmeric and ginger. They're small but mighty when it comes to reducing inflammation. What about balance? Now let's be real, no one's perfect. It's okay to enjoy processed foods occasionally, but the key is moderation. Focus on building a diet that prioritizes whole foods most of the time. Processed foods may be convenient, but they come at a cost. By understanding the connection between processed food, inflammation, and long-term health, you can make smarter choices for a healthier future. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed health tips. See you in the next video.